Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here today with a brand new Bushiroad product opening. As y'all can see this ominous brown square down here. Do have a full pizza box size booster box case of the brand new Weiss Schwarz release. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Now I will admit that is a very good question that I don't think we'll be finding the answer to here today. And although I've never watched the anime, read the manga, or any of the light novels, for some reason I do have a pretty profound memory. Long time ago, one of those old Barnes & Noble manga days, I do have a poster somewhere at home featuring the advertisement for the first volume. Now, I'm not sure if it was the manga or the light novel volume, but they both came out in 2013 for English translation. But yeah, I remember seeing, I was like, interesting title of a series. I think that was actually my first introduction to then what became, I feel like, we've had like a decade of really long titles. Now, of course, in Japanese, with the kanji, it's not as long, but just the translated titles of stuff like this is just nuts to me. But yes, I know that we are looking for Hastia. I did try to do, I know my eyes are not the right color. I didn't go too dark, but did want to be a little bit on theme today. Hastia has such a gorgeous outfit. I've seen gorgeous cosplay, gorgeous fan art of her for years. So, of course, hoping to find some nice Hastia foils in this set. Curious to discover how many SPs we should be expecting per case, and just excited to be checking out new Bushiroad products. So on Wednesday, we did check out a new Cardfight Vanguard release, which also officially comes out today. That was the title booster for Cardfight Vanguard Overdress Record of Ragnarok. So if you guys missed that on Wednesday, we'll go ahead and link that right up there. But I'm curious what we'll be finding here in this case of Danmachi. I'm just going to say Danmachi instead of is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? Just otherwise I feel like I'll go insane. Just like when I say Fate Grand Order Camelot instead of Fate Grand Order the movie, Divine Realm of the Round Table. Danmachi. Anyways, Danmachi case, let's get started by snapping us into the corner. And while I open up the case here, I know slightly off camera, but I mean, I gotta work with the space that I have. We'll go ahead and mention that I am participating in the Maxim 2022 CoverGirl contest. So that is just whoever gets the most votes wins. You can vote once per day, completely free. If you guys would like to help me on my Maxim CoverGirl journey, check out that pinned comment down below. That has the link for you to check out my profile. Now, we do have one stitched edge mat per case. I don't know why I'm holding it up here. It would be easier to show it here. Now, I am using the new Ultra Pro Liliana from Double Masters playmat that also has stitched edges. Just because the carton topper mats for Weiss, I like them. They look cool. They're just very small compared to like Magic, Ultra Pro playmats, Pokemon playmats as well are like the bigger size versus the smaller size. But this is what it looks like. Does have the box arts, and I think the pack arts is the same image here. Has to, of course, looking cute. Won't be using it, but I did want to show you all what that looks like. Just the one stitched edge mat per case. We used to have 4 mats per case when they were just the rubber with the regular edges. But since Bushiroad switched to these stitched edges, we have just one of those. Just one of those per case. Curious if Attack on Titan the final season will have 4 mats or just one, since it does seem like we still get 4 rubber mats per case with the English originals. So, not sure. But anyways, that should be coming, I think, late August, maybe even early September now. Excited for that. Keep your eyes peeled on the channel. If you guys know what I mean. Anyways, now here we go. Box 1, 4 minutes in. We're only on the first box. But alright, our promo here. We have Choice for Survival, Lily. It's our promo. That is number 101. So, I don't know how many promos we're going to be getting. I was looking to see if it was like maybe like number 5, number 6, number 4. Because I've seen sets with 4 promos. I've seen with 5. I've seen with 6. So I was like, oh, maybe we'll have a little bit of a cheat. Nope, that's just the first promo. It doesn't help. But let's take a look at this set's contents. 100 regular cards, 35 different types of parallels. There are 7 SPs, 8 triple Rs, and 20 SRs. So no secrets, no SSPs. Highest rarity here is SP. So hoping maybe 3 per case. I don't know if we could swing 4 per case. That'd actually be pretty nuts if there were 4 SPs per case. But hoping for 3. Hoping for 3. Of course, we have seen sets with 3 per case. We've seen sets with just 2. Like the first set for 7 Deadly Sins had just 2 per case. That was tough. So I'm hoping for 3, would be ecstatic with 4. Exploring the Dungeon, Lily, double R. And then Supporter, Lily, rare. So Lily start here, Lily start. Lily promo, rare, and double R. Really curious to see what we'll be finding. Really curious. I was actually surprised Fate Grand Order Camelots did have 2 foils in every single box. Receptionist Day Off, Aina, rare. So I'm curious how many foils we'll be finding here. I'm used to half the boxes having 1, half the boxes having 2 foils. But yeah, every single Fate Grand Order Camelot box had 2 foils. I'm curious what this set will be like. We do have another open, actually, of some more Danmachi this afternoon. Evening, by the time all these videos are done. Hestia and Lily here, rivals. Reminds me of the Asuna and Alice card from Sword Art. We do have 6 boxes coming up later for Michael. And then we do have a box of Marvel Annual. That'll be for, I believe, John A. So, do have a busy, busy evening. And then tomorrow, during our stream, we have 6 boxes for Eric. So we have a lot of Danmachi openings coming to the channel. Very, very popular, it seems, here, day 1. I think we're almost sold through our first case. Because then we have a box on Monday for William as well. So yeah, 13 boxes out of 18, almost the full case's worth. So, we do have more. I know we have some in store as well. In another case, at least. Well, yeah, nice to see Danmachi moving. Ooh, Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. Hestia is so pretty. I almost watched this show just for Hestia. Then I was like, hey, it doesn't really seem like my thing. This doesn't seem to be like, you know, my genres. The light novel stuff just doesn't do it for me. Whoop! You know, it also doesn't do it for me leaving this up and hitting it with my elbow. Let's close that. I was here for Alley Destruction. I want to see comments down below. Who was here at 7 minutes and saw me knock over everything? My life flashed before my eyes. And by my life flashed before my eyes, I mean that would have been annoying. Although I don't think it would have actually destroyed anything. It would have just been very annoying. Be like, whoops, I knocked over everything. Yay, now I have to pick it all up. Victory Feast, Tione, rare. I remember I was a bit jealous. My friend Alex Hodge, you guys may know him as the Ultimate Weiss guy on TikTok, but he was at the Bushiroad booth. He was at the Bushiroad booth at Anime Expo, and he got to open up like a display of trial decks. He got to open up Hololive premium boosters. You got to open up boxes of this set early. We got something shiny here. Are you a Hestia SP? I know the Hestia SP is blue. No, it's not an SP, but we do have Lolly Goddess Hestia. SR. Okay. Cunning Appeal, Sir. Or Sir? Shiru. Right? Shiru? No. Shiru? I don't know why it got translated to Seer. See? Seer? Interesting. It's like how the Sword Art cards say Sinon instead of Shinon. And until I read the actual Japanese for it, I was like, oh, interesting that her name's Sinon. That doesn't make sense. Because there's no SI, there's only SHI. She. And yes, I'm just choosing to actively ignore the fact it says Lolly Goddess, and we're just gonna move along. We're just moving along. Alright, I have to, how old is Hestia? Before y'all give me Allie, she's like Roxy. She's actually like 3,000 years old. I'm watching y'all. Reason for her strength? Ice? 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 Okay. That's a double R. Whoops, I thought that was a regular rare. Then Little Rookie, Belle, rare. I did feel like that was going to be a higher rarity than it was. I was really impressed with the quality on that foil. I thought I was looking like at a full arts. City Savvy Maiden, Siru. And Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. There we go, there's a name I can just off the rip just go for. But yeah, I saw the blue and I saw just the border on the box. I thought that was going to be like an SP. This is really gorgeous. I love the art as well. I hate the title of this card. I hate it. But it's beautiful. Beautiful SR. If I had to guess, just by visual appeal, I would think that's expensive. I do have Strictly Broken pulled up, because I wanted to look at the SPs. The trial deck ones are the most expensive. Then Proof of Trust Hestia, about like $460. It's the most expensive regular SP. And then Sword Princess, Ice, 192-ish. So let's take a look. Where's Lolly Goddess? Where is Lolly Goddess? I'm not seeing it. Is it perhaps one of the ones typed out? There's no scan. I'm not seeing it on Strictly Broken. Interesting. Wonder if they're not finished listing everything yet. Huh. Interesting. What if I search Lolly Goddess? I hate that. Lolly. I wrote Lilo, like Lilo and Stitch instead of Lolly. No, they don't have the foil listed on Strictly Broken. Weird. Wonder if they're... Usually on their site, when stuff's sold out, it just shows sold out instead of removing it. Interesting. Maybe they're still working on listing. Of course, this set, brand new today. I was just trying to cheat and see what it was. Alright, though, moving along. Turf War, Wealth. You've come to buy my stuff twice. Flavor text. Do you have Adventurer, Belle, rare. I do like the art style of this series. I do like the art style. Love is Blind, Climax Common. Lolly Goddess, Hestia, regular rare. So we can take a look the difference between the regular and the SR. So the SR is zoomed out. You get to see more of Hestia herself. Alright. Almost at the end of box 1. We'll pick up the pace a bit after we go through a couple boxes. Victory Feast, Tiona. Gale, Rue, the Blar. Past Sins, Rue. Kind of looks like Link in this picture. Double R, Proof of Trust, Hestia. A Man's Dream, Hermes. Last pack of box 1. Any last minute foils here? You have Encounter by the River, Ice, and Hestia. I mean, that's fine. It's just those towels are putting in the work. The towels are putting in the work. I wonder if any cards had to be changed between the original Japanese printing and the English printing. Because I know a lot of stuff was changed for No Game No Life, although there was a lot more nakedness in that set. I'm curious. Does anyone... I mean, Bushiroad probably would have announced the changes, like when they announced from SP signatures to stamps. I don't think I saw anything. But if Bushiroad did change anything, I'm curious. Let me know down below. Let me know. Alright, moving into box 2. We do know that it's not going to be like Camelot, with 2 foils in every box, as we just had 1 here in box 1. Alright, 1 down, 17 more to go. Curious as to how many SPs we'll find in the case. Like I said, I'm hoping for 3. I'd love to find 3. 4 would be amazing. Fleeing from Despair, Belle. That is promo number 3. So at least 3 different promos. I've been feeling very cramped in here recently. Hopefully in August, stuff will slow down a bit. We have First Adventure Belle, SR here, pack 1. Ah! That was very unenthusiastic. Ah! But there's the flavor text. But hopefully things will slow down a bit in August after the National, after, you know, the Maxim contest ends in August. Stuff like that. And I'll be able to just take care of just resetting everything. just because I feel like I'm running out of space. I could just be buying too many Squishmallows and putting them on the shelf. You know, that might be a little bit of a problem, but I think I'm fine. So I think I just need to reorganize, and I kind of want to just reassess everything here. Just tidy up and just, I don't know. Spring cleaning in August, right? Summer cleaning. Proof of Trust, Hestia R. Then Gift from a Goddess, Hestia, rare. Because I'm trying to think, how would I normally do these openings? I just don't feel like I have enough space. I feel like this is where I normally put stuff. Part of me wants to take all the boxes out and put them there, but I don't want to accidentally get them mixed up with the boxes for Eric. Although I could just put those back and move it. I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna fall again. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna knock this over again. Cue for the feast, Loki. Well, there's a Loki in here. We saw a Loki on Wednesday in Record of Ragnarok. Guild Receptionist, Aina. Double R, Gale, Ryu. And X-Adventurer, Ryu. Unusual insert? Am I thinking about sports cards? Inserts? Unusual interest, Siru. Shiru. Seer. Adventurer, Belle. Paradise in Heaven. Is she like... Is that like a hot spring? Is that why it looks warm? At first, I'm like, is she just sitting in a pool of butter? And I was like, Allie, that makes no sense. Anime can be weird sometimes, but not that weird. So maybe it's supposed to be like a hot spring and then... I don't know. What is that? What's going on there? I like her Nurse Joy hair she has going on in that climax. Balance between friends, Mikoto. Cunning Appeal, Siru. Oh, one thing that's interesting, the new Bushiroad survey is out. For Cardify Vanguard and Weiss is on the survey. And it asks, what titles would you like to see come to English edition? And some of the options they mentioned, which you'd think it wouldn't be mentioned if it wasn't possible, but they said Star Wars and Marvel were some of the choices on the Bushiroad survey. I know there's like a Star Wars set coming out. Not sure if it's a new Star Wars set or a reprint of the Force Awakens set from a few years ago. So that's interesting. Interesting that Bushiroad put it on the survey. Right? You wouldn't think they'd advertise something that was literally impossible. No, we've had rumors. No, there was that person on Reddit that said they worked for Bushiroad and that Marvel was coming to English edition. And then nothing happened. No, I've heard rumors about Marvel coming to English. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. There's a stream coming up regarding Vanguard and Weiss. Maybe we'll get some more announcements then. I don't remember what the other options were, to be honest. I don't remember what the other ones were. I was like, Marvel? Star Wars? There is no clamp on there. There is no clamp option for me to select. But it was, which of these Japanese titles would you like to see in English edition? I don't remember if there was a fill-in, like a blank, but I was just distracted by Star Wars and Marvel. Victory Feast, Tiona. Alright, even if there was a blank and I just tunnel visioned over it, it's not like I could have written Clamp Bunko because it's not a Japanese set. But Bushiroad, we would love Clamp Bunko here. At least one person would buy a Clamp Bunko set. Hey, y'all have already done clear card. Y'all already got some clamp art in Lyrical Monasterio. The first one, or Lyrical Melody, yeah, the first one. With the mermaids. Just get some more clamp art. They already do your character designs for the Vanguard Overdress anime. Bushiroad. Bushiroad, you got the hookup, you could do it. Please. It's like, Allie, why'd you make a massive platform online? It's like, oh, because maybe if I get popular enough, I can bully Bushiroad into making a Clamp Bunko set. Encounter by the river. Once again, here. So one foil in the box. First pack. We just went through the whole box just to start off the foil, waiting for another one that never came. So 2 single foil boxes to start. Yeah, I really don't like how I have to keep getting into this case. Here, I put the Otani Pop in front of Eric's boxes so they don't get mixed. So let me just take everything out. And then I can have a bit more space. I do like the way the cases are for compactness. I do, however, wish that it was maybe like this way. Like instead of a 3x3, like a 2x3 times 2, or just stacks of 6 rather than 2 stacks of 9. That's what I'd rather have. Like how, like the new Upper Deck case. No, Upper Deck Series 2 Hotkey was an interesting shape. I liked it though. These are so hard to do things with. They're just so massive. Massive and annoying. I kind of miss the old cases, to be honest. First I thought these pizza boxes were cool, but now I'm just like, they're so hard to just deal with. Especially here, balancing for the video. Anyways though, box number 3. I think it's time we start to move a bit more quickly. I think we've seen most of the commons and uncommons. We have Conquering the Middle Levels, Wealth. That is promo number 2, so we have 1, 2, and 3. Still don't know if we have 4, 5, or 6. Maybe we'll only have 3 promos. I doubt it, though. We haven't seen Hestia. There's got to be at least a Hestia promo. So we have Lily, Bell, Wealth. There's probably an Ice and a Hestia. So maybe like 5 promos. That is something I wish Bushiroad would put on the packs, is how many promos there are. But then, when they do other promos, I guess that doesn't really make sense. Like Springfest promos or preview promos, whatever it may be. Maybe on the box or so, one of X different promos per box. Something like that. Just, I don't know. Because it does vary set to set. Story begins here, Belle and Hestia. There's our pack art, box art, matte art. Adventurer, Belle. Gift from Goddess, Hestia. Rare. Double R, Sword Princess, Ice. And Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. Double R, Advisor of the Labyrinth's Exploration, Aina. There's a few characters with elf ears. So Aina has elf ears, so does... Well, that's Aina as well. So does Riviera. Without the glasses, I didn't recognize that that was the same character there. Different outfit as well. Ooh, what is that? That has an interesting texture to it. You have Asar. The story begins here. Belle and Hestia. Alright, so that has, like, triangles. Versus this one was just, like, very smooth. And then this one has waves. So 3 different textures here for the foils. Smooth, waved, and then the triangles. So the story begins here. That's a nice looking one. Love the way that looks. And Guild Receptionist, rare. Alright. Beautiful SR here in box 3. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. X-Adventure, Rue. Lolly Goddess, Hestia. Cunning Appeals, Sidu. Human Activity, Hestia RR. An Unusual Interest, rare. Argonauts, Belle, RR. And Cursed Clan, Wealth. Alright, so far single foil boxes by the looks of it. First Adventure. And A Man's Dream. It looks like first 3 boxes here all had just 1 foil. Q for the Feast, Loki, rare. Wrap off box 3. So that is interesting for sure. 3 in a row for single foils. I'm going to move our stack of commons behind us. Just because the pile's getting a bit large. Uncommons I'll move every 6 boxes. Commons I'll move every 3 boxes. I move those every 9. I think will be good. I think that's pretty good. Alright, box 4. Ooh, a Hestia promo. That's pretty. Oh, skill activation, Hestia. This is promo number 4. So we have promos 1 through 4. Different one in each box so far. Little Rookie, rare. Advisor of the Labyrinth's Exploration. Victory Feast. Argonauts. And Rivals, Hestia and Lily. Man's Dream, Hermes. Story begins here, Belle and Hestia. Human Activity. Lolly Goddess, Hestia. Turf War, Wealth. Last pack on the right side. Guild Receptionist. Paradise in Heaven, Climax Common, Q for the Feast. Sword Princess, Ice. Victory Feast, rare. No foil yet here in box 4. Oh, there we go. Guild Receptionist, Aina. Spoke too soon. X-Adventure, Rue. Alright, so another SR here in box 4. Each box, just 1 SR so far. Let's see if things will change in these last few packs. Receptionist Day Off. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. Double R, First Adventure, Belle. Unusual Interest. Supporter, Lily. There's a pack fiber stuck on that First Adventure Double R. Last pack here, box 4. Another single foil box. Passins Ryu is our final rare. Alright. Hopefully this isn't like the reverse of Grand Order Camelot and every box only has one foil. That would be disappointing. Moving along to box 5. Alright. You have Fleeing from Despair, Belle. First Duplicates promo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 number 3s, Belle. First Adventure, Double R. X Adventure. Man, look at these wily piles. I swear I just tidied these up before box 4, and they're already all messed up. Man's Dream, Hermes. Cunning Appeal. Cursed Clan, Wealth. Unusual Interest. Double R, City Savvy Maiden, Seer. Turf War, Wealth. Q for the Feast, Loki. Alright, right half the box has finished. Lolly Goddess Hestia. And on to the left side. Love is Blind, Triple R. Alright, our first Triple R here. Guild Receptionist, Aina. Starts a pile for our triples. Right there. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. Adventurer, Belle. Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. Ooh, you have a second foil. Alright, so box 5 is our first double foil box of the Ks. What do we have? We have SR, Little Rookie, Belle. Alright. I feel like the SRs in this set have just been on another level. They look so nice. Lots of them having different texture patterns as well. So far, very visually pleased with the set. Quality of the foil's been very nice. Loving the way they look. Would love to see more double foil boxes, though. 4 single foil, 1 double foil so far. Wonder if we'll end up with a 50-50 split, if we're going to start seeing a lot of double foil boxes or what. Gift from Goddess Hestia. Supporter, Lily. Double R, Advisor of the Labyrinth's Exploration and Encounter by the River. Alright, time for box 6. 1/3 of our way through the case once we are complete with this box. We have promo number 2, conquering the middle levels, Welf. Still just 4 different promos so far. Advisor, Double R. Adventurer, Bell. Gift from Goddess. Encounter by the River. Sword Princess, Ice. And Cunning Appeal, Shiru. Cursed Clan, Welf. Victory Feast, Tiona. Unusual Interest. Last pack on the right side. The story begins here. Rare. Ex-Adventurer. Turf War, Welf. Double R, Human Activity, Hestia. Guild Receptionist. It just sounds so awkward. Human activity. Alright, Hestia, I'm having a hard time telling whether she's actually a goddess or if it's just the dude refers to her as a goddess because she's so beautiful. Or if she actually has, like, crazy powers. It seems like she might have crazy powers. Based on some of the card titles that I'm seeing, I Shall Make You Win, and whatnot. Skill activation, what skill is she activating in that promo? I don't know. But if you can activate skills, you're probably, like, super OP. So it's just like, oh, human activities. Like, is she just, like, trying to be a human? Or is it just supposed to be, like, something mundane is happening? I don't know. I feel awkward when I open up a set that I don't know much about the series, but of course I'm still excited to open it and see what everything looks like. But I also enjoy it, and as well, it's like I try to like piece together what the plot is about based on what I'm seeing. And then asking you guys how close I am. Ooh, shiny, shiny, what do we got? We have SR, Adventurer, Bell. Really loving the variety in the foil textures. Really loving it. This one's like a pinwheel. The little rookie Bell looked like just cross-hatching. Well, not cross-hatching, but just diagonal. There's nothing to cross. It's like half of a cross-hatch. Then this was like crystals. Then we had the triangles. They're all so different. I really like it. Usually there's like one type of pattern for the foils. So I like the variety here. I just feel like it puts the SRs on another level compared to other sets. Double R, Argonauts, Bell. Q for the Feast. And a little nervous that we've seen so many single foil boxes, though. Little nervous. Supporter, Lily. First Adventure, Bell. And Lolly Goddess, Hestia. Yeah, so 6 boxes in, we've only had 1 double foil box. That's a little bit tough. Well, let me clean up our commons. Once again, we're going to do that every 3 boxes. I'll move our uncommons every 6 boxes. This will move at these 2 piles will move at the 9 box, the halfway point. So, alright, box 7. Let's see. We do have another Hestia promo. So still just the 4 promos in the 7 boxes. Curious if we'll see a 5th or not. At this point, I'm leaning towards just 4, but there could be a 5th. Encounter by the River. Reason for her strength, ice. Gift from Goddess. Ooh, balance between friends, Mikoto, SR. Been a little while since we've seen an SR on the right side of the box. Box 2 did have that Pack 1 Bell foil. But since then, we've had to wait all the way until we got to the second half of the box to find any foils. So nice to see the Mikoto here on the right side. Early foil start. Hopefully, we will see another. Cue for the feast. Unusual interest. Cunning appeal, rare. Ooh, a second foil. Nice. A second foil box. Supporter, Lily. Alright, so now we are 4 and 2. No, 5 and 2. Little Rookie Bell. 5 and 2. Single to double. So hopefully it is a 50-50. 9 boxes will have double. 9 boxes will have just one foil. And hopefully we're just off to a little bit of a weird start. I was concerned that maybe it was going to be like a 66-33% split. You know, 12 boxes single, foil, 6 boxes double, which would be oof. Oof, to say the least. So, looks like we're getting back on track. Cursed Clan. Interesting that both foils are on the right side. I was just mentioning how we've had most of our foils be on the left. I will say, I'm always a little bit suspicious on the foil placements as to whether or not they're seated in the packs in any particular order or not. So just because Vanguard, Cardfight Vanguard, another Bushiroad product, does tend to have like very mappable boxes. So, I was just trying to keep an eye out on whites. Because of course, mapped boxes are not fun. So, trying to keep an eye out for that. I don't think they are. But I do try to keep notes of the patterns as we go through. Guild Receptionist, rare. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. Victory Feast. Victory Feast, Tione. Double R, Exploring the Dungeon, Lily. Past Sins, Ryu. That's pack box 7. We have Proof of Trust, Hestia. And the story begins here. Box 8. Another Bell promo. So our first triple. Ooh, baby, a triple on our promos. Past Sins, Ryu. Gift from Goddess. Story begins here, Bell and Hestia. Now, one thing I am wondering, now the set doesn't say Volume 1 or anything like that, but I'm curious if there are any other Danmachi sets in Japanese-wise. If we should be looking forward to perhaps a sequel announcement. I've heard that the new Kaguya set is actually pretty strong, so I'd think, since we did have Kaguya-sama Love is War already in English edition, you'd think that they'd bring over the second volume to English, so that might be a potential announcement we may see soon. But yeah, I'm really curious if Bushiroad could actually bring over the Marvel or the Star Wars. No, they just had those the Pixar set come out, which I'm not a big Pixar person, but that means that Bushiroad's still working with Disney, so Wonder if that'll bring us good news. I mean, the fact that it's on the survey is encouraging. Goddess's Judgment Hestia. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that upcoming presentation. Get some cool new announcements, hopefully. Cunning Appeal, rare. We don't have any info for that upcoming Seven Deadly Sins set, but we do have, of course, the English edition announcement for it, so perhaps get some info on that. Probably some 2022 releases, or 2023 releases. My goodness. It's been 7 months of 2022 already. Ooh, we do have Unusual Interest, SR. I like the way the foil is. All the foils have different patterns, and I really like it. I really like it. So Unusual Interest, SR. First of the box. Cue for the Feast. Proof of Trust, Hestia. Unusual Interest. Adventurer, Belle. Little Rookie, Belle. Interesting that we are approaching the halfway point of the case. We have yet to see any high foils. Well, there's only SPs in the set, so I don't need to say high foils vaguely. It's just SPs, no overframe rares, no SSPs, no secrets. No unique rarities to the set, anything like that. So no SPs yet. Finishing up box 8 here. Oh, we still have 2 packs. You never know. Gale, Double R. Balance Between Friends. Alright, box 8. What you got? Double R, Exploring the Dungeon. And Victory Feast, Tiona. Alright, so 8 boxes in, no SPs. 2 double foil boxes. Perhaps we've been a bit unlucky here in our start. Some gorgeous foils, though. Gorgeous SRs. Nice Hestia cards. Box 9, though. The halfway point of the case. We did have this Wealth promo jump out. Alright, let's see. Balance Between Friends. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. Man's Dream, Hermes. Argonauts, Belle, Double R. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. Ooh, shiny, shiny. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia, SR. One thing I will say is I do wish that the foils had different images on them, but I am so distracted here by all the different foils having different patterns that it hasn't... I noticed it when we did see the Unusual Interest. I was like, hey, that looks like the exact same thing, and then looking, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all the same photos. Of course, this one I did mention because we compared it against the regular rare. It's a bit zoomed out so you can see more of her. Otherwise, if there are any differences between the regular image and the foil image, they have to be very minute. I'm not seeing a difference at all. So maybe just like a little bit of a zoom, maybe a little tiny bit of a perspective change, but do wish that the foils had alternate images, but I do like that there is something different about each foil in terms of how it's foiled. So they look really nice. I do wish, though, just because I like seeing as many different pictures as possible. So, would have liked for them to have alternate images, but they are nice. They are very nice. We'll say that. Alright, what else do you have to offer here, box 9? Little Rookie, Belle. Human Activity. Receptionist, Day Off. Victory Feast, Tiona. Adventurer, Belle. Supporter, Lily, rare. Ooh, we do have... Oh, our first SP. All right, exploring the dungeon, Lily. All right, so Lily SP. Here's our first of the case. So halfway, we have found one SP. So hopefully we see 2 more in the second half. Although if we just find 1 more, I feel like that'd actually be par for the course with what we've opened so far. Aiming for 3. Feeling like we might have 2, just because it's been a little lackluster so far. So 2 foils here. So out of 9 boxes, we've had 3 double foil boxes. Nice Lily SP. Curious what the next 9 will bring. Double R, reason for her strength. X Adventure. Gale, double R. Turf War. Lolly Goddess, rare. Past Sins, Rue. Alright, that wraps off box 9 of the case. So 6-3 counts on the foil, single to double. 1 SP. 9 more boxes remain. Alright. Do some housekeeping. And getting into box 10, into the double digits. I'm curious, what is this product rated? 13 plus. Curious. I mean, we haven't seen anything egregious. The most suspicious, the most sus cards would be the Lolly Goddess and the river one. So, we do have Choice for Survival, Lily. Promo. So still just the 4 promos. I'm thinking there's probably just the 4. Receptionist Day Off, rare. Question I have about Japanese Weiss products. Is the Sneaker Bunko coming? Is that a reprint Sneaker Bunko or is that a new Sneaker Bunko set? That would be something even if I ordered a box, I would not be able to open it here. Part of me wants to just get one, just because. Just to have one. But, is that a reprint of regular Sneaker Bunko or a new Sneaker Bunko? Same thing with the Star Wars sets. I've seen some people say reprint, I've seen some people say just new Star Wars sets. I don't know. SR, reason for her strength, ice. Alright, and gift from Goddess, Hestia. Gift from Goddess doesn't sound right. It just doesn't sound right. Gift from Goddess. Gift from the Goddess, gift from a Goddess, gift. Goddess's gift, I don't know, but gift from Goddess sounds a little weird. Turf War. Wait, is this guy naked? I think he is. Interesting. I mean, you can't see anything, but it certainly doesn't look like they're wearing clothes. Proof of Trust, Hestia. Lolly Goddess, Hestia. Goddess's Judgment. Last pack on the right side of box 10. Gale, Ryu. Victory Feast, Tione. Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. Supporter, Lily. A Man's Dream, Hermes. Reason Reason for her strength, Ice. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. Ex-Adventurer, Ryu. Curse Clan, Wealth, rare. Encounter by the River, Ice and Hestia. Exploring the Dungeon, Lily RR. And Adventurer, Belle. Alright. So that wraps off box 10. Another single foil box. 7-3 now. Now in theory, we should be having a lot of double foil boxes coming up. Box 11 here. Do you have another Lily promo? And I really hope we do find 3 SPs in the case. Some of you out there watching be like, Allie, we know how many SPs there are per case. We know based off the Japanese edition. Well, I'm going into it for the first time, and I am begging for three SPs. Please, Bushiroad, please. 3 a case. Come on. Come on. Advisor of the Labyrinths. Exploration. The story begins. Turf War, rare. Human Activity, Lolligotas. Guild Receptionist. Argonauts, Belle RR, and Hestia and Lily, rivals. Sword Princess, Ice. Victory Feast, Tione. Q for the Feast, Loki. Love is Blind, Climax. Receptionist, Day Off. The Heroic Shot. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. You have Ex-Adventurer, Ryu. And the regular card as well. First Adventure, Unusual Interest. Past Sins. Little Rookie, Belle. Last pack, box 11. Where are all the foils? We have Supporter, Lily rare. All right, man. Man, oh man. All right. 8-3 now. Box 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Box 12 here. Where are all the foils? We got spoiled with Fate Grand Order. Camelot. Hestia promo number 3. Yeah, third Hestia promo of the case. Little Rookie. Q for the Feast. Speaking of feasts, I don't know why, but like this whole week, I have just been starving Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why. I have just been so hungry this week. It's like I'll eat a full meal and then just like an hour later be like, alright, I'm ready to do it again. It's like, am I having a growth spurt? Like, what is going on? Double R, City Savvy Maiden. Unusual interest. I mean, I might be growing wider because I've been eating so much, but like, I don't know why I've been starving. I don't know. It's been very, very odd. Very odd. Double R, Exploring the Dungeons, Lily, and Cursed Clan, Welf. Receptionist Day Off. Gift from Goddess, Hestia. Advisor, The Labyrinth's Exploration. Victory Feast. Encounter by the River. I would imagine an SR of Encounter by the River would be quite expensive. Just feeling like it would be. Just feeling like there's insane waifu tax if that one has a foil. Which it probably does. Why wouldn't it, right? Story begins here. Belle and Hestia. Guild Receptionist. We have the Heroic Shot. Triple R. Alright. Man's Dream. Heroic Shot, Triple R. First Adventure, Belle. Victory Feast. Past Sins, Ryu. Cunning Appeal. Last pack in the box. Ooh, what do we have? What do we have? Looking like Hestia, perhaps the Rivals card? Yes, Rivals, Hestia, and Lily SR. So we are now 8-4 on our single versus double foils. All right. So 12 boxes down. 6 more to go. Time for some more housekeeping. I'll tidy up these piles too. So just 2 triple R's so far, 1 SP. Let's move along into box number 13. Lovely weather. Now the microphone doesn't pick everything up, but I can hear the thunder outside. Lily promo. Hopefully the weather doesn't disrupt any of our uploads or videos tonight. Unusual interest. Past Sins. I smacked our SRs and now the pile's all wonky. We have Battle Practice, Triple R, Turf War, Wealth, First Adventure, Receptionist Day Off, City Savvy Maiden, Goddess's Judgments, Hestia, Victory Feast, Little Rookie, Belle, Double R, Exploring the Dungeon, Lily. Guild Receptionist. Curse Clan, Wealth. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. Story Begins Here, rare. Ooh, we do have another SP here. Argonaut Bell did sneak up on me there. That's cool. And we've had a few sets recently without signatures. It's so nice seeing the VA signatures again here. So Argonaut Bell is our second SP of the case. That is our second foil here of box 13. We're 8 and 5 now. It looks like things are going up here in the second half of the case. I was still worried. I was like, is it really going to be a 12-6 split? Hoping for 9-9. In recent times, we've seen like 10-8. It's been a little weird sometimes in single versus double foils. And then threw me for a loop there. Grand Order, every box had 2. Hololive, every box had 3, but that was to be expected. Just because the set's massive. And then I was like, does every box here have just 1? I was like, what kind of weird karma is this? But happy to see we're finding some more double foils. Hoping that we can close out the case with a Hestia SB. So far we have Belle and Lily. Alright, let's finish off box 13 here. Gift from Goddess. Victory Feast, Tiona. Double R, Proof of Trust, Hestia. Q for the Feast. I believe Proof of Trust, Hestia is the SP. Man's Dreams. Alright, that wraps off box 13. Box 14. Let's get cracking. Seattle style. Does anyone even understand that joke? It's a hockey joke because it's the Seattle Kraken. Hestia promo. I know it's not. I've said it a few times. I like it. It doesn't even really make sense, but I just like it. Advisor the Labyrinth's Exploration. And the story begins. If anyone's a hockey fan, let's have some hockey chats down below in the comment section. Free agency's been spicy. It's been spicy this year. Lots of movements. Receptionist day off. Guild Receptionist. It is pouring outside. Woo, hopefully we don't lose power. Because that'd be annoying, because even though these videos save in the FLV file, or FLZ, I don't know, whatever. FLV, I think. Even though they save as that, I can't, like, do anything with the file, even though it doesn't corrupt. It just, like, doesn't wrap off properly. So what I have to do is then I have to play it and screen record over it to have a file that's editable in the video maker. So, like, if I lose power, it's not like everything's just gone. It's there. It's just the file's difficult to work with. I don't know why. So I'm hoping that we don't lose power. That would be very frustrating, especially on something as long as this. Double R, Human Activity, Hestia. Man's Dreams, Hermes. Then I'd just be like, yo, this case opening's coming tomorrow. But yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Unusual Interest. Pouring down on the ceiling. That is floor. I mean, it was so hot today. Like, just soul-suckingly hot. It makes sense that it's pouring right now, but I usually like the rain. I find it, like, very just relaxing and chill when I'm not trying to make content that relies on having power. Like, if I was just listing cards on TCG Player, I'd be like, man, well, that sucks. And then just do something else. Past Sins Ryu. But hopefully doesn't cut off our video here. Cursed Clan. We have Argonauts, Bell. Little Rookie, Bell. Ooh, what do we have? We have Encountered by the River, Ice, and Hestia. There we go. Nice. Lolly, Goddess. Goddess's Judgment, Hestia. Victory Feast, Tione. Last pack of box 14, right? You have Double R, First Adventure, Bell. And Gift from Goddess, Hestia. Alright, now I feel like I'm starting to lose track. Right, we were at 8-5. I think we're 9-5 now. Was Battle Practice in this box? Or was Battle Practice with the Bell? Ooh, it's all starting to blend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm no longer a reliable narrator. Might have to wait until the end. Do a final count. And math it out. I think we're 8-5. Or I think we're 9-5. I think we're 9-5. Moving on into box 15. We do have a Wealth promo. Alright. We'll clear off the commons after this box, and then we'll be in the home stretch. Encountered by the River. Ooh, we have a Receptionist Day Off. Ina. We already have one foil. Proof of Trust, Hestia. Hermes, rare. Turf War. City Savvy Maiden. Balance Between Friends. Receptionist Day Off, regular rare. Rivals, Hestia and Lily. I still find it funny there's a character named Lily we're opening on the Lily playmat. Ooh, yes! We did achieve both goals here. 3 SPs. Including that Proof of Trust Hestia. Look at her signature. That is so cute. Ah, yes. Proof of Trust Hestia. Yes, Tia. That's it. Unsubscribe, thanks. But Proof of Trust Hestia SP. Awesome find here. Yes. Yes, Tia. So I'm so happy we found 3 SPs. Yes, including the Hestia. That is what I really wanted to find here today. Ooh, I love that signature. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, the dream achieved. Yeah, boy. Am I cool? Am I hip with the kids with my lingo? That is awesome. Glad to see 3 SPs. I was like, oh, if there's only 2 SPs a case, why do people keep buying 6 boxes at a time? I was like, I feel like people are gunning for an average of 1 SP. You know, while I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, man, we really haven't found a lot of foils in this case. I'm a little scared. Then I was like, well, why did Eric buy 6 boxes and Michael got 6 boxes? Because they're probably trying to get an SP each. And then I was like, what if they just randomly felt like buying 6 boxes? What if it doesn't mean anything? I was trying to logic out here. I was like, come on, SP number 3, come on, man. Hestia. So very happy about that. Very, very nice. Adventure Bell. So happy to find the Hestia. I think now... Did I put an uncommon in there? Nah, I was right. Goddess Judgment, Hestia. I think we're at 9 and 6. I think we're 9 and 6. Of course, the final count at the end when I add up how many foils we have, and then I have to think of what ratio works to get that number. And then we'll find out for sure. And I think we're at 9 and 6, so potentially last 3 boxes all gonna have double foils. Maybe start it off with 4 single foil boxes. It'd be possible to end off with 4 double foil boxes. You know, it all averages out, but still a little awkward when they're all bunched up like that. Lolly Goddess, Hestia. Exploring the Dungeon, Lily. Supporter, Lily. Alright, box 15 complete. Alright, moving on. Box 16. I'm excited to see. Is it possible to get 4? I wouldn't think so. I think 3. I would think 3 is where it's at. 3 is what I expected when we got started here tonight. I think 3 is where we're going to end off. But you know what? We'll accept 4 SPs. We'll accept it. We'll gladly. We'll be like, thank you, Bushiroad. Especially if it's a second Hestia. Just like error case. It'd be good. Yes, yeah. Terrafor. See, now I have the struggle. It's like, what do I want to title the video? Do I want to title the video Yes, Tia? Is that a spoiler? Or, originally my title of the video was going to be like, that's a good question. In response to, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Be like, that's a good question. Or like, fair question, something like that. But now I just want to name the video Yes, Tia. Argonaut, Bell. Cunning Appeal. Why did I put the uncommons on the rare pile? Encounter by the River. First Adventure. Rivals. I like Hestia's gloves. Ooh, what do we have here? Human Activity. Hestia is so pretty. She is so pretty. We found so many beautiful Hestia SRs. We found the Lolly Queen, or whatever it's called. Lolly Goddess. We found this one. There was the Rivals one earlier. Goddess's Judgment. The swim, not swim one. The river one. So many beautiful Hestia cards. The SP, of course. It's like, I get the hype. I get it. That promo card looked good. I like that one. A Man's Dream, Hermes. Cursed Clan. Gift from Goddess. Supporter, Lily. Every time I see that card, it reminds me of like Pokemon supporters, like the trainer cards. As like an actual mechanic. X-Adventure, Ryu. Little Rookie, Belle. Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. We do have a triple R here, Luminous Wind. It's a lot cooler picture than the regular Luminous Wind. We'll say that. The triple Rs have nice photos. Different photos from the regular cards. The SRs do not. But the triple Rs do, so that's nice. And another double foil box, I think 9-7. I think we're at 9-7. Double R, Advisor of the Labyrinth's Exploration. Sword Princess, Ice. Ice. Ice child. Receptionist, Day Off to wrap off the box. Just 2 more to go. Box 18. No, box 17. Box 17. We do have Fleeing from Despair, Belle. So yeah, just the 4 different promos here. So we should have 2 promos with 4, 2 promos with 5 copies each. So we have 5 Whelps, 4 Lilies so far, 4 Bells, 4 Hestias. So someone's getting a 5th promo next box. That probably won't be. Probably won't be Welf, because we've had 5 of him. It'd be weird to have 6. I think we'll have 4, 4, 5, 5. Encounter by the River. Cunning Appeal. Assar, Cursed Clan, Welf. Victory Feast. Those sleeves feel a bit weird. Take a fresh pack. They feel a little old. You guys know when you touch a sleeve and it's like, this feels weird. May as well just not touch that sleeve then. And it'll get used at some point. Double R, Sword Princess. Supporter, Lily. Ex-Adventurer. Story begins here. Adventurer, Belle. Argonaut, Belle, Double R. Balance Between Friends, Mikoto. Ooh, Triple R. Ooh, that's pretty. Paradise in Heaven. And she has the Nurse Joy hair in this one. Alright, Naked Hestia, Triple R. Not complaining. Did not expect that, though. Nurse Joy, Naked Hestia. 2 foils in this box as well. We did see that Cursed Clan Welf earlier. Q for the Feast. Turf War, Welf, rare. Human Activity. Cursed Clan. Gift from Goddess. Lolly Goddess. Double R Gale, Ryu. Unusual interest. Last pack of box 17. We have Guild Receptionist. Alright, 1 box to go. And then, of course, we'll get into a recap. Take a look at our Double R counts. Take a look at all of our foils. Give my final thoughts on this product, which are mostly going to be positive. I think the only complaint I have here, besides the fact this box is shrink wrap doesn't want to come off, would be that the images on the SRs are not different. I mean, there's the one slightly zoomed out Hestia. But I do like their differences in the texture. It's not like they're all just the same foiling and like boring. They're all different, so I like it, although I would still prefer to see alternate images. Not getting alternate images, though, I do appreciate that there is something special about the foils. Alright, I was like, wait a minute, where's our promo? So we do have lilies. So we had 5 lilies, 5 Welfs, 4 Hestias, and 4 Bells for our promos. So 4 total for your box topper promos. Past Sins. Human Activity. And just is so fun to say. Just doing some human activities. You have Triple R one more time. Lily Triple. So I do think we're going to end up with 27 foils here in the case. I think we are going to have a nice equal 9-9 split between single and double foils. Was nervous about that at the start. We started off slow. The case started off slow, but it definitely warmed up. Oh, for sure. Nice toasty case. Receptionist Day Off. Cunning Appeal. Adventurer Bell. Goddess's Judgment. Gale Ryu. Victory Feast. Man's Dream. Supporter Lily. Turf War Welf. Story Begins Here. Proof of Trust Hestia. Lolly Goddess Hestia. 3 packs remain. Unique case. Reason for Her Strength. Rivals. Guild Receptionist. And final pack of the case. What are we going to end off with? I think we're going to end off with the Hestia card for our last rare. Oh, we have X-Adventure Ryu. So Ryu closes us off here as I knock over all of our rares. Alright, so let me clean up here. Lots of tall piles that keep getting messed up because I just keep bumping into them. So let me tidy up and then we will get into our recap. Like I said, I believe we did find a total of 27 foils. So we'll count up our SRs, Triple Rs, and SPs. Take another look. Take another gander. I'm curious to see if we do have 2 play sets in the case or not. We'll count up our... We'll sort out all of our double Rs afterwards. But yeah, let's take a look here. 3 SPs in the case. We did have Proof of Trust, Hestia, Argonaut, Bell, and Exploring the Dungeon, Lily. We had a total of 6 Triple Rs. One more time. Paradise in Heaven, Luminous Winds, Battle Practice, The Heroic Shots, and Love is Blind. So 9 foils here. So the question is if we have 18 SRs. Let's take a look. There's 10. Yeah, so we do have a total of 27 total foils here. So let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep. It's a little hard to count as I try to show them off because I'm focusing on the pacing of the pile. And then I'm like, wait a minute, did I double count? But yeah, we did have 9 and 9 splits on single and double foil boxes. Did get worried there at the start. We started off Not so good. We were at, what, 8-3 at one point? And it's like, ugh. Where's all our foils? Well, the foils are hiding in the second half of the case, along with that proof of trust Hestia. We just had the trust. We just had the trust. And Hestia here in this case. Did have 4 Hestia buy a box promo, well, box topper promos. 4 bells, 5 wealth, and 5 lilies. And then I am curious to see if we did end up with 2 play sets or not. I feel like collations, usually you're supposed to get 2 play sets a case. Collations been a little weird sometimes. I feel like recently I'm like, oh, I check one, and it's like, oh, we had a playset. Like Slime Volume 1, we had 1 playset. I tested one of the Shizus on the reprint case, and I was like, oh, we have 8, it's fine. But then there were a few others that had 9 and versus 7. So, do want to check our double R's here, if we do in fact have 2 playsets. So I'll just sort all of them real quick. Shouldn't take too long. You know, there's not that many. So, then we'll take a quick check. I've been sorting out on screen like the triple R's for our Vanguard openings. May as well just sort all of our double R's here for the Ys. But since these will get sorted and listed on TCG Player later on, afterwards, that's what I combined. If you guys are curious in picking up any of these singles, you just want to look at the Ys from the set, see what the prices are, decide if you want to buy any boxes. Just any kind of research, recon, just nosing around what we have listed on TCG Player. That link is in the description down below. I will get these listed hopefully later tonight. Not sure how long it'll take for all of the recordings here. Because, of course, up next, we do have 6 boxes of Danmachi. 6 more boxes from a different case. Of course, this case is done. To check out for Michael. And then we'll be wrapping off our openings tonight with a box of Marvel Annuals. So some fun stuff still to come. I know this was a long opening. No, it was long, but there is more content to come. And of course, more Danmachi tomorrow night as well. 6 boxes for Eric. At least. Of course, there are more boxes available if anyone wants to jump in tomorrow night's queue. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's see what we have. It seemed pretty even. So we do have 8. Of course, play sets and Ys are 4. So far, 2 sets of everything. Looking solid. Looking solid. Looking like good collation. I was nervous, though. Nervous throughout the opening. Looks like I just needed trust in the goddess. Ah, you got 9. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. First Adventure Bell has 9. You have 8. Ah, okay, so we just had an extra bell. Cool. Weird, but cool. Alright, I was like, oh no, one of these is going to have 7. No. So we did have 2 playsets, and it looks like an extra First Adventure Bell. So interesting. But glad to see that this case did yield 2 playsets. So that is what usually you expect when you get a sealed case, is you got your 2 playsets, 1 to sell, 1 to keep if you want to play, and of course all your foils. In this case, we did find a total of 27. But overall, strong case. Love the Proof of Trust Hestia SP. And I loved opening this up. It was a lot of fun, and I'm excited to check out some more up next. So I hope that you all enjoyed this opening as well. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, leave those down below. Did you participate in that Bushiroad survey? If so, let me know what titles you voted for Bushiroad to bring to English edition. The only ones I recognized personally for me were the Marvel and the Star Wars, so I had selected those. So, would love Bushiroad to bring over that Marvel set. So, excited about that. Excited for that upcoming live stream that Bushiroad's got going on. For Vanguard, like, Cardfight Vanguard Overdrafts, I think they said Vanguard 0 and Ys. So, interesting. I didn't realize Vanguard 0 was still around. But, hopefully get some more announcements coming up soon. And of course, any other comments from me, go ahead and drop those down below. Also, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, what are you doing? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, you guys are on to stay tuned. Stay tuned. Going into August, I might have something special for you coming up. Hint? No. Stay tuned for that. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet done so already. And of course, before I get on out of here, do always have to give an extra special shout outs to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your supports. As you guys can tell, I am speedily clicking on things on screen as I did not have up the right the right windows to have the list of channel members. I used to be good about the memberships, and then now that they've changed a bit recently, I'm struggling to have it memorized. Shame, Allie, shame. Axel would be ashamed of me. I don't got it memorized. But we do have 11 Black Label fans. And in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Devon Failstales, Gabriel Iadaro, Kira Soltari, Mark Mardini, MT Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 8 Gemmint fans. Geriatric Geek, Jonathan Scott, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, Shenef Zen, Touchdown, On Paper, Unbreaded, and Vanek. But thank you so much again, though, to all of our channel members. And all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But yes, with that does wrap off this case opening quite nicely. As I mentioned, a third of a case coming up next for Michael. And then we'll be wrapping things off tonight with a box of Marvel Annual. So that should be a lot of fun. And I'm excited to see if we can find maybe another Hestia tonight. If we could find, what are we going to find? What are we going to find? So if you guys would also like to know what we're going to find, make sure to stay tuned for that video coming up next. But that does wrap things off for me here in this one. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all join me in the next video. Bye!